Keep it going for our first roasters, Grace Bahler and Korey Stryker. We'll do 5 roasts back and forth, 1 joke each. Grace, your heads. Korey, your tails. I'm going to flip a coin right now. And it is heads. Grace, you're starting us off. 5 roasts each. Best of luck.
Okay, here we go. You ready, Korey?
I'm ready.
Great. You look like you come Monster Energy.
That's the nicest thing anybody has ever said to me. Just quick round of applause for Grace, you guys. Quick round of applause for Grace. I didn't know Grace before this roast battle. She told me a little bit about herself so I could write better jokes about her. I think that's awesome. One thing she told me is that her most stable relationship is with her pet rock. Hey. Or she calls them her magic crystals. Hey. I saw them, you guys. They're just regular rocks. All right.
I'll each try.
Here we go. Korey's been putting on the pound since moving to Wisconsin, but hey, man, we can't tell because no one knows who you are or why you're here.
That's fair, that's fair. The other things Grace told me, she was actually studying to be a human rights advocate, lawyer. It's pretty cool. Also told me people don't like her voice. Then she told me a story with that voice. She said, the craziest drug experience I've ever had was buying cocaine from this dude. And he showed up, and he said you could only buy cocaine from him with cash. But she was so sassy that he gave her a discount. That story is a human rights violation.
Grace, you get 7 jokes now.
You get a full monologue if you want it.
Also, is there any other way to buy cocaine except cash?
Venmo! I Venmo'd him. I convinced him to let me
Okay.
Venmo him.
That was the end of my joke, goddammit.
Korey, you could use the cocaine. Speed you up a little.
Here we go. Korey's hairline is receding quicker than his dad. And that's saying something because he left moments after you were conceived.
True. Grace's last name is Bahler. She is a baller. She reminds me of a bowling ball. The only thing interesting about her is her 3 holes.
Okay. Last night, Korey told me that sometimes he thinks about his half-sister in a sexual way. No, he didn't, but no one doubted it for a second.
She's unlocked something in me. Grace's favorite drink is a Dirty Shirley Temple. Her favorite sex position is also... The guys make her talk like a Dirty Shirley Temple. Grace, can you say, Daddy Warbucks, please come on my face?
Daddy Warbucks, please come on my face.
That's it, you guys. That's it.
That's called a rebuttal.
Man, Korey's old as shit. What a reference, huh? Daddy Warbucks, dude.
Shirley Temple half-sister porn is great, you guys. You're not... Okay, fine.
That's okay.
I'm starting to think the whole reason you want to do this roast was to have her say that.
He's like, this is worth the drive.
2 hours.
Korey's dream job is being a cemetery keeper. I think it's so that he can finally have sex without it being called rape.
All right, final joke.
They still technically call that rape. Grace makes me believe that women can do anything, and I believe that Grace can do anything. Before I met Grace, I didn't know that a woman could have an eating disorder and still be fat.
Holy shit. All right, and that's the roast. All right, keep it going for that. Well, what a hot start to the night. No, stay on stage, panel. Yeah, stay on stage for this. Korey, you're going to love this part. All right, Chris Grieco, what are your thoughts? Who the hell do you think won that round?
Wow, man, Grace was so much hotter and funnier than you were. By so much on both of them.
So you're conflicted. You're a little conflicted here.
No. I mean, I think it's a pretty. I like that middle joke. I think the bowling ball joke. We all love the bowling ball joke. That was a good time.
That was a good one.
I will say she was
a really good one.
pretty fucking consistent through the whole set. I gotta give it to Grace. That was awesome. That was
All right, one vote for Grace. Emily Ogle, what are your thoughts? Who do you think won?
Well, first of all, if you needed somebody's shirt to borrow, you didn't have to ask Grace, bro. I'm an Excel. No, the bowling ball shit was funny, but I feel like you didn't have to, like, so I know you give the information in the beginning because I've done plenty of roasts. You just, like, mansplained her whole set, and it wasn't funny. But the three in the, but you know, I know there's more hoes than that. I'm gonna go with Grace for sure.
All right, 2 for Grace. Grace is 1, but John Gasper, what are your thoughts?
It was distracting because like y'all are dressed like every stepdad porn I've ever seen.
Korey looks so divorced now, dude.
I couldn't stop thinking about it the entire time. But Grace, great jokes. The bowling ball joke was really good, and that was the only good one. But it was really good, and even having one good one is hard. So hats off, Grace, good win.
All right, keep it going for Grace Bahler, everybody. Thank you so much. She'll be advancing on to the second round of roasts. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen.